Aloha friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to go over the last major assignment for HU200 Arts and Humanities, your Unit 9 assignment. You can find your Unit 9 assignment by going to Unit 9 and then clicking on the assignment icon. So with this assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to give me, it's a little bit like the last assignment where you did music and how the music was part of your different life. Well, we're going to do the same thing, but mostly with television, okay? So you want to start your paper off with a strong introduction, but you want to go over this concept of what we're going to be talking about, which is television. So you're going to look for two television shows from your youth or adolescence. You're going to have to first introduce the shows, telling me what the shows are, kind of giving me a little bit of understanding or an idea. And then you're going to talk about how each program impacted your worldview and what you might have and what was learned, changed, or influenced by watching that television program. Possibly it was a sitcom, maybe it was an educational program, it could have been MTV, it could have been music something, it could have been something from YouTube, but be very specific about how it impacted you and make sure to keep it within this youth to adolescence period. The next part of it is you're going to do basically the same thing, but now you're going to apply it to your adulthood. What do you or somebody you may know remember about each show? Can you give me a rundown and explanation, some information about the show? Then describe your experience watching the program and how each show had an impact on your worldview. What was learned, what was changed again, and what was influenced. After you have done this kind of investigation on how television has impacted you personally, I want you to take some time and investigate how the impact of television in general has changed points of view. Like, does it change point of view? Is there an influence that these TV shows have on us? If so or not, why? How is the video art able to open up a new perspective or introduce new ideas to an audience member? And what may have made television more effective or influential? Like if it didn't work, if it didn't influence, why? What could it do to make an influence? For this paper, it's going to be substantially less than last week's paper. So 500 words to 750 words max. APA style. You'll want to have a good introduction. You'll want to have your body paragraph and your conclusion. You'll also want to make sure that there's good transition sentences between each section of your paper so that there's a flow to the paper, okay? And that's it. Don't forget to look at the rubric. Bum, ba, bum. And you don't have to include the television show in your paper, but if you can find a reference to it on YouTube or um, Internet Movie Database or something similar about the TV show, you might want to link to that from your paper. Finally, don't forget to include terms and concepts from the reading from this week. So that's going to be Chapter 13, Television and Video Art. So remember to use these concepts that you have throughout here and go ahead and apply them in your paper to your individual examples. Okay? All right, and that's it. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and remember you can find resources under the discussion area for this particular assignment. Aloha.